CBEX scammed you? Kindly watch this to the end. It is evident that most people, majorly in Nigeria and Kenya, just got burned by, the disappearance of CBEX and all of that. Honestly, it is a painful one because coming from someone who has once been scammed before, even though it was not an online investment platform, mine was a physical shop, like somebody that was supplying products to, and eventually when it got some money from other suppliers like me, it took off, it ran away, and that pain was real. Peradventure, you have invested your last savings, your children's school fees, or any other important money you have saved, maybe for a particular thing, maybe to buy a car or to build or to buy a land, or to start your building project or whatever it is. I know it is not easy. However, this is not the end of the world. And honestly, I know these things are real. So maybe sometimes you might even be feeling you have failed your family, or maybe you have also failed yourself, in trying to be better. But hey, this is not the end of the world, like I said all the time. Even if you have spoken to all these rich people as well, there has been a time in their lives when they were also scammed or being in a financial mess, but they didn't give up. So take a deep breath. You are not silly. You are just being human. So the question is, what do you do now? You have to move on. So I have 5 strategies that can help you move on and survive this period. Everybody knows it's a very tasking one. But you just have to do the needful and move on. Number 1 is you have to forgive yourself. So I am suggesting that you please just stop blaming yourself. I've seen a lot of people cry, online. I've seen a lot of people literally losing control, even in my apartment here and all of that. I've seen a lot of people just, wallowing in that regret and everything. I think the best thing to do, it is not your fault. Basically, even if a lot of people are saying it is your fault for not verifying the platform before you put in your ad-earn money, but it has happened. What we need to do right now is to move on, and this is just like you are trying to be better, you are trying to get something good for yourself and for the future. All those things are legit, all those reasons are reasonable. So I'm just saying you have to move on from here, because it feels like a lot of people's world already crashed. People, from the way people cry, from the kind of lamentations I've been seeing online, it's as if this is even bigger than the MMM, so to say. From the videos I've seen online, it's scary, and that's why I actually came here to encourage. And also, as a certified financial educator, I'm just here to give you other means at which you can do better. You can learn better in case of any other future occurrence. The second strategy I'm bringing to you is to stop bleeding, and this is what I mean. Don't ever pay for the verification amount they are asking for, because I've read it online now and with the news I've heard since like 2 or 3 days ago, they are asking for another $200, for you to verify your account. So this is just a tactic to still scam people twice. Do not fall for it. Please do not pay for that verification amount again. That $200, it will still do something spectacular in your life if it's well used, or even if you just want to save it for something else. Don't pay for that verification. I am telling you. See, I know these people. Ponzi scheme can never have any solution for anybody. They will keep scamming. So it is better for you to just stop right now. Whatsoever they have taken, I pray that the Lord replenish you, but do not pay that verification amount. That $200 will do a lot of fantastic things even in your life. In fact, that $200 can help you start all over again. The third strategy I think will help in this situation is to pour your heart out to somebody trusted. Instead of coming online to cry, I'm not saying your emotions are not valid, but I think it is better when you are able to pour your heart out to someone genuine, maybe a good friend, a good sister, your spouse, if you're married and all of that. Please just say it. Tell people the way you feel. Let them feel you. The closer connection is better than on the online viewers. I'm not saying people are not genuine online. I'm just saying there is a way you heal when people that genuinely loves you, advise you about something, and perhaps they can even support you to get started again, to get back on your feet. So I wanted to know that you are not alone. Don't feel alone, even if it's any of your pastors you trust, any spiritual leader, or it doesn't have to be pastors if you're a Muslim. So any spiritual leader, anybody very close to you that you know that they genuinely love you and not people that will laugh at you. My fourth strategy is that you need to rebuild now. Like, this is the season to become unscammable. This is the season to become unscammable. Like, you have to learn it, whether you like it or not. So just like me now, it will take a multiplied effort before anybody can scam me again. Even with my physical products, it will take the heaven and the earth before anybody can scam me right now. So I am just advising that it is time to learn, it is time to rebuild, and literally take control of what we listen to, who we listen to, and the kind of knowledge we get about our financial freedom. And this is what I mean. This is the time to learn how the real investing works. You have to look for a trustworthy platforms that will give you a slow, steady, and transparent means of increasing your money through piggy first, cowrie-wise, government bonds, commercial paper, and mutual fund. It's actually one of the common investments that you can put your money in if you don't want to be scammed. The interest might be small, and at least you are sure that your money is 100% safe. And the beauty of this thing is I teach all these things on this platform. Just follow me, stick around. If you are watching on TikTok right now, just click follow button and you will get other updates. And if you are watching on YouTube, just subscribe to my channel and put on the notification bell so that you can get the updates as I begin to teach them in the coming weeks. So the fifth strategy that I'm proposing is for you to start again. In my own opinion, your comeback doesn't have to be loud. If it's something you can start with 10,000, with 20,000, depending on your financial capacity. You can start with 100,000 again. You can start with $20 again. Even if you want to try other foreign stocks that can pay you at the long run, you can start with $100, $500, $1,000, just as you have the money. So on the final note, don't be discouraged. You are still valuable, you are still capable, and even in my own opinion, your best financial story has not been written yet. So please, just make sure that you start all over again. And please, if this message also touched you and encouraged you, please share with someone who might also be feeling hopeless because of this CBEX thing. And I pray that God will strengthen every one of you and the grace will be supplied unto you. Thank you so much for trusting. Thank you so much for watching to the end. God bless you and see you in my next video. Until then, remain sound and informed.